remedy, you know what I'm saying?
The truth of this a banger.
Everybody, Steve in the building, aka Teethabarber, also known as Stefan Yai. I'm a barber. Came up from West Side Modesto. It's my merch right here. You know what I'm saying? Teethabarber. Cop that. Let me know. I am a barber, entrepreneur, self-made businessman. I'm a scholar. I used to be a hooper. I used to do a whole bunch of stuff. I make music on the side. I sing. I used to play guitar, ukulele, and overall, I'm just a person with a lot of natural talents. No cocky shit, you know, but yeah, I just like doing a lot of things. When I first started cutting hair, I had a bad experience. Okay, I went to Supercuts and I had got my hair really. It was bad. Let's just say it was bad. Back in the 8th grade. And I told myself that I was never gonna go to a salon again, and I was just straight looking for barbershops. And then from that point on, I realized that I had OCD with my hair, and I really watched a lot of videos on YouTube and Instagram about just like simply cutting hair. And I had these clippers that my dad used to cut me with, and I said, you know, why not? I'm just gonna go try it on my little cousin. And I did, and then the fade did not turn out too bad. Like, it did not turn out too bad. And like, I realized that, you know, this is what I love doing. It's, you know, part of me, it's in my veins. And like cutting hair, a lot of people try to get into the game because they see the money that comes with it. But like, you will not be successful in the barber industry if you don't have a passion for it. If you don't have no passion for it, then you're not gonna make any good money. Like, it's not all about the money. It's like what got me more motivated into, you know, this barbering stuff is I moved a lot of people. I connected with a lot of people. You know, like I'm not just a barber. I'm also a friend. I'm also a therapist. I'm a whole bunch of stuff on top of that to my people. You know, like I don't just treat them as my clients. Like each and every one of them, I have like a bond with, a connection with. And what lifts me up the most is when I see my clients get out of my chair and they look at the mirror and they just like they're feeling themselves. You know, they this different type of confidence that comes out from them. You know, and it makes them feel good about themselves when they get a haircut from me. And like that, you know, puts a smile on my face, especially with all the love and stuff everybody shows me. Like, it's crazy, you know. That's another reason why I love cutting hair. That's just what moves me to cut hair, and it's just to, you know, inspire people and you know, make a good impact on them and like let them feel like the man when they walk out the barbershop. So, you know. I've been cutting for 5 years, you know, cutting hair, it's my passion. So that's why I got into cutting hair too. I started cutting hair my end of freshman year, so that was about 2015. And the first year or two, like, I wasn't really, you know, cutting. I'll probably do like 1-2 cuts a week, and I was charging $5-$6 at the time. So it wasn't really much, and I would just practice on my cousins and my dad. But then I upgraded my clippers, and then around like I say the end of my sophomore year, so that's 2016. That's when like I started to see a little bit more potential myself. So I've been cutting for a total of about 6 years. I've been cutting. So from 15, and I'm gonna be 21 this year. So that's when I started cutting. West Side Modesto. You know, that's where I grew up, and you know, me and my family, we went through very hard times, and you know, being from West Modesto, like, it's not very pretty. You know, it's not what you really think of when you think of California. And you know, being from this side of town, it made me realize that this life is not the life that I want to live. Like, you know, me and my family, you know, we struggled a lot back in the days, and you know, we had, you know, moved in with my cousins and stuff too. We had like 13 people in one house, and you know, it was hard, you know. So like, I'm pretty sure like a lot of people from the west side, you know, they go through the same thing, and they, you know, obviously go through the same thing that I probably went through. And you know, that motivates me to grind harder and hustle harder for a better life, not just for me, but for my family as well. You know, that was my goal. You know, if I make it, I'm gonna get my family out the hood. You know, like I still have my grandparents over there, my cousins over there and stuff. And you know, just that's why I started, you know, cutting hair too. I found a way. You know, I literally found something and then just picked up from it and just went on with it. And I didn't know I was gonna be successful with it, but I'm not saying I'm successful yet. But yeah, it's getting there, you know. But being from Modesto, it makes you want to just get out of here, you make a name for yourself, and then just get the fuck out of here. Like that's it. I remember in the 8th grade, I told myself, one day before I leave the city, I'm gonna leave a name for myself, and I'm gonna make sure everybody remember me for what I did or who I was and stuff like that. And you know, I'm really speaking that into existence right now. But you know, just because you're from Modesto doesn't mean you can't make shit happen. What do I value most about my craft? My craft, I see it as a form of art. Okay. Let's say my clients, right? They are pretty much my canvas, my sculpture. Okay. When they walk outside the barbershop and other people see that haircut, they're gonna ask, "Hey, who cut your hair?" Okay. But they're either gonna say it's a good cut or a bad cut. So you pick and choose which kind of cut you're gonna execute on the head. All right. Like, my craft is not just cutting hair and getting money. It's like I want to make sure my clients leave my chair feeling good, looking good. My boy Ioli, he wrote me these questions, and one of them was, what makes you different from others with the craft? You know, so other barbers. There's no disrespect. This is 100% humble, but I feel like what separates me from other barbers is like, I don't know. A lot of people just say like the way I cut hair it's just not the same when they go to anybody else. Like, I don't know what it is. A lot of people have told me that. They'll like go to another barber and then tell me, and then come back to me, and I'm like damn, like, you know. But I feel like another thing too is I'm probably one of the youngest in the game, and you know, I grind like crazy. Man. Like, even with school and stuff in the way, you know, I still find a way to make sure I stay paid. But shout out to all my other barbers out there though, man. 209 is going up in this shit. I swear to God, you know, we all going up. But yeah, the way I grew up affected my craft in a way to just get better every single day. I wanted to be the best possible version I could be, you know, every day. Like, I'm never satisfied with my work. I always want to just go above and beyond. And you know, like, growing up, you know, I didn't have family members that you know, graduated from school or you know, were getting paid very good at their jobs. I really wanted to perfect my craft more because I feel like there's more money that I could make with my craft. And like, each and every time I executed a haircut, it was just like getting better and better every time. And then a lot of people were telling me like, bro, if you would charge this much, this whatever, I would still go to you because of how, you know, how much time and quality you put into the haircut. And I was like, okay. So I started just stepping up my game, and then now I charge 35 a cut, which is not too bad for a 20, 21-year-old barber. My end goal, cutting hair. I'm not gonna lie, I don't plan on doing this for a very long time. Okay, that's why I'm also going to school, investing in stocks, finding multiple sources of income, and like with cutting hair, maybe I will start like teaching. I could do that, and I could possibly open up my own barbershop in the future. But I plan to stop cutting hair by the age of 30. So yeah, that's my end goal with cutting hair. What I learned from being a barber is time management. That is very important. You know, being a barber, you're gonna get busy with cuts. And for me, I go to school. I have a family to look after. You know, I have a lady, and it's just managing all your priorities and getting things done. Another thing that barbering taught me is to be more social. Like my social skills and my communication skills have leveled up over the years because when you're cutting hair, you're one-on-one with the client. With the person you're cutting. So I feel like I could get along with just about anybody, and me getting along with anybody is also another doorway to seek more opportunities with meeting people that could give me a chance. People that could be a potential business partner or somebody that could hire me on. Alright, my advice to you beginning barbers, upcoming barbers, just be patient and take your time. Like, take your time to really perfect your craft. Like, it does not matter how fast you get a haircut done, but if you take your time and make sure that you do the best you can and make sure you do everything right, then that's all that matters. Because I'm not gonna lie, I used to take about 2 hours, hour 30 on haircuts when I first started, but I tried to make sure that I did my best to not mess up on the haircut. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't messed up. Alright, but just stay consistent, stay persistent, do not give up. Ask other barbers for advice. Watch other barbers. There's always room to improve. It's another thing that I learn every day in the barber game. Just don't stop learning. The best thing about being a barber is that I literally get to set my own schedule up. That's the best thing. And barbers also make a lot more than a regular paying job. Say I were to work at a fast food restaurant or a warehouse job, what I make right now is a lot more than what harder work is getting paid. But the only downside is barbers, we have to stand all day, so that takes a lot on our back, our legs, our knees, our feet. We don't have any benefits, so whatever we make, we gotta throw that in the savings. My family definitely inspires me to do what I do. Being a barber, that also allowed me to support my family as well. I do everything I do for my family. I want to give a shout out to Santana, Tony Cato, Joel, for inspiring me to become a better barber. Those are my big brothers that I pretty much looked up to as I came up in the barber game, and they showed me everything that I need to know. And shout out to them for that. And shout out to my little cousin Lionel. He was probably the first person that I ever cut. I gave him a fade. It was pretty cool. I just needed to cut some hair behind the ear or something. But yeah, those are the people that inspire me to do what I do. Person that is not here right now that I would cut is my brother Drew. You know, RP. Passed away at the end of 2019, and I met him in elementary school playing tetherball, and from that point on, we've been homies ever since. Always, partying together, drinking together, and like all this time, I never had a chance to cut his hair, so like I would wish that I cut his hair before he left. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, RP to my bro, man. We miss you. Forever gonna keep your name alive. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Definitely going to be in my own house. I'm not sure which location settled in yet, but in 5 years, I see myself being a business owner, a businessman, entrepreneur for sure. I might still be barbering, but not as much. Definitely a stock trader. Traveling the world, man. Just living life with the people I love.